Hey besties, welcome back to my channel, your abundant bestie Sharente. And today I'm so excited to show y'all CurlyCon LA because us curl friends need to stick together, and as someone that has 4C hair and keeps it in her individual braids, because I have not found a way to sustainably take care of my hair. So when YouTube said, hey, do you want to go to this? I said, yes, please sign me up, coach. Let me go. So with all that being said, I am so excited to present this vlog to you. So let's go. So it's currently, what time is it? 2:32, March 20th. Just got done taking down my hair. My nails are starting to lift up, so I need to go soak these off, redo my nails, shower. What should I? Maybe I'll shower, dry my hair, and then I'll do my nails. And then I'll probably be like around like 4, 5, 6. One of those times. My appointment for my hair is at 8:30 a.m. Let me show you what hair I'm getting done. Let's see. Get it. It's this right here. It's the blue hair you guys picked on the YouTube community post. I'm excited for it at the exact same time. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do all these things. I did drink my coffee, I finished it, did take my supplements, and I can say, like, I've been like really tired. I've been doing a lot of content, new content, ideating more content, helping other people out, doing meetings, figuring things out day by day. And something I can say is that I realized, like, in my life, I had people in my team that gave 0.5%. And I'm not like trying to hate on nobody when I say these words, but I reflected and I'm like, if the person can't come to me and tell me about me because they actually like know my channel and know about me just a little bit, then I don't want to work with them, because I'm running into an issue where the person doesn't have the same passion behind the projects that I have the same passion with. I don't know how I keep matching to that energy, but I'm recognizing I keep doing it and it's my fault. It is my fault. It is my fault. It is my fault. So what am I going to do? I'm reflecting. I'm figuring out why am I accepting it? And then also, where am I doing this to myself to think it was okay for me to pay people money? I'll just say money over, I'll say $500. Okay, $500 to work for me. And I'm only getting subpar, or they're trying to tell me what to do with my job as a creative. I'm not saying I am bad at receiving feedback, but when you're telling me stuff that I already know, but I am telling you also, like, I do my own thing. Like, I know what the guidelines and things are, but I don't follow a lot of the rules for YouTube. I don't, because I'm just myself. I like being myself. You guys like when I'm just myself. So figuring that out. And then also, like, I have great ideas. Like, I want to show y'all how I was able to lose 113 pounds. Literally with no surgery, no diet, no Ozempic, nothing like that. But also at the exact same time, I gained the weight back. I know why I did it. Sugar is almost in everything. I started doing it again and started eating potatoes again. And my body became inflamed again. And here I am. But I also realized that by me actually taking my nutrition seriously and eating vegetables and doing what I need to do, walking, doing my pole fitness stuff, and moving my body's now at a place in space where I am experiencing something that I can count on my hands and my toes how many times I experienced in my life, which is a kind of wild concept. But I can say, like, I thought I healed myself from PCOS. No, working on that still. So everything's a work in progress. And I can say that as I'm like reflecting, even like right now as I'm talking to you guys, I'm just thinking about, like, I've done so much, I've come so far. I feel like what's it called, the Linkin Park song, but I don't think all the things don't matter. I think everything did matter. And that's why I'm in the place and space that I am in, where I've gotten through all the rigmarole. I finally settled down enough to realize there are some patterns that I don't like, that there's some contrast that I can actually apply light to. So with that being said, I can say I'm finishing out the rest of the things that I said I was going to do with the people that I said I was going to do them with. Am I reluctant? Not really. Does that just need to get done? It does. It does. We're gonna move y'all over here. And I can also say this is that also I'm traveling, y'all. I didn't tell y'all that. I'm on a trip to California. I should have probably led with that, but I'm going on a trip to California. That's why I'm getting all this done. YouTube's actually sending me to CurlyCon. I'm so excited about it. Never been. Y'all know I got the curls for days, so I'm excited to see like what products are out there because I'm not gonna say I haven't taken my hair care seriously. I've taken it as seriously as I can, being someone that has tried their best at all areas of their life, and there's only so much time for everything. There's only so much time. So I will say now I'm at a place in space where I want to learn how to take care of my hair, because if I'm going to be doing my hair every month, I need to understand what products work for my hair. That is one. So experimentation. Two is how can I make sure I don't overheat it, because I'm going to be very transparent. No relaxer's been on this hair since I was 16 years old. Yeah, no relaxer. And I'm only turning 31 this year. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
My soul blue. Just wait a second. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, you're opening my door? Okay. Thanks, bye. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had to levitate myself because their food was phenomenal. As someone that's gluten-free, to actually have Italian food by someone that knows how to cook, that's a genre, because there's a genre of food with desserts that are gluten-free. I don't think you realize, like, I've been gluten-free for a long time, like over half my life. I've never had a cannoli. I've always envisioned it. I've seen it in the TVs and the movies, and I'm like, one day. And it was today. It was today. It was today. It was today. Pasadena, California. Okay, it was completely worth it. We had to pay $30 for parking, but that's not super expensive compared to what I've had to spend in LA before. So that was really dope. They had brownies, they had cake. Majority of the menu actually was gluten-free. I'm actually gonna show that to you like right now. It was so dope. Someone did have soup that they loved so much. They also had the carbonara. I had the fettuccine alfredo with shrimp because I've been in a fishy kind of mood, okay? And then I also got to try the bacon wrapped shrimp that had crab meat inside. Crispy. Oh my God. Okay, I come back, Sharente. It ain't that serious. It was that serious. Okay, so I can also say is that I did get cannolis because, like I said, I've always wanted to try it. And when I bit into it, I was like, I was expecting something else. And when I beat my something else, like I thought it was gonna be like ice cream, like super cold. It wasn't. It was like the right temperature. It was cream. It was nice. It was so good. And they didn't just give you one. They gave you two. Dos. Two. Blessing. And I can say this is that we went with my husband's friend and his two friends, actually, because we're out here for a tournament for my husband, and for me, I'm out here for CurlyCon with YouTube. And I can say that it was a joy being able to experience dinner with them, with one of them being gluten-free but refusing to eat gluten-free because they don't know how to do it. So being able to like support him in his journey, and this entire day he hasn't had any gluten, and he's happy because like his body's not in pain. He's used to living life always in pain, and I'm really thankful like that I've been on this journey, that I am open, I'm honest, and I have no issues teaching and helping someone out. And from the fact that, you know, he had a lot. So we did pancakes for breakfast because we did IHOP, if you never knew that. IHOP for gluten-free pancakes. He also had like this shake that also was gluten-free from there. I had just a regular like pancake combo breakfast. It was amazing. I loved it. I can say that after that, we didn't have anything until we went to this Italian spot out here. And as I said, this was just phenomenal. And my husband did get the brownie. We have not tried the brownie yet, so I can't really speak on that. But I can say everything else that we had was amazing. My husband had the Death Star pizza. That was really good. Oh my God. Oh my God. So my husband is driving because I haven't had much sleep. I need to actually go get sleep after I haven't done recording this. And we pull into IHOP at Linwood, okay? I like Linwood because Linwood is a cleaner area. It's very open, and like it's just a normal travel spot for buses and stuff like that. So we went there, and as we're about to exit the car, I look up, and something said, "Look left." And I said, oh, there was a gaggle. Is it a gaggle? A bunch of? Oh my God, a group of? Let's just say there is at least 60 plus deep Army service individuals in buses and convoys. And it was like a school field trip, and they were all released at the one time, but they're all in one uniform. So they're like, am I okay? And also like they should get served because they also have like a very like tight schedule. So I'm like, should we even stay here to eat IHOP? Because like that means we're going to have to wait for stuff. So I was like, you know what? Is it that serious, Sharente? Like, do you need the food right away? No. I'll eventually get the food, so I'm going to figure it out. So what did I do? I edited 2 videos, okay? It was the 2 thumbnail videos. I did that literally during the time that I was at waiting for my breakfast. And I can say is that the food, like I said, was really good. They had a lot of people. It was a surge. And I can say, like, just thinking about that today, like, I can wait for what I want and what I know is going to be good. Like, I can wait for it. I'm singing wait for it. I love Hamilton. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, oh, that man. Musicals. I love musicals. Okay. Sidetracked. Okay, so anything else I needed to let you know about for today? Honestly, I'm thinking. I can say, like, I'm figuring it out. Still, like, I know, like, how does that all come together? But I'm figuring it out. Like, even me taking the time to record this, it feels weird. I'm gonna be very transparent. It feels weird. Talking to the camera about me just by myself and no one's around me, kind of thing, and no one's actively asking me a question. And I can say that I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna try it because I think it's gonna be like a really good look back point to say like this is where you were, and like this is where you are, and you are making improvements, and you are growing in all areas. And even if you can't see the growth right away, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are not growing. So I will say this is that follow your heart, follow your passion, stay practical though, all at the exact same time. And don't talk yourself out of the dream that you have birthed within yourself. It's been growing for years. And I can say this as someone that has gotten to many of her dreams. Many. I've had a plethora. Is it a gaggle? I have to figure out what the gaggle is. But nevertheless, I've accomplished a bunch of things. And one thing that I can say is that that's what I say I love living my Miranda. I'm gonna tie back to what I mean by that. I'll never be satisfied, never be satisfied. That song, it spoke to me. It spoke to me. And maybe it's the I'll never be complacent, but I can't stay in the exact same thing for extended periods of time. I need like diversity. I need other experiences. I need new. Like I can't just stay in the exact same thing over and over. Like I just can't do it. I tried. I can't. No. That's not Sharente. It's not Sharente. It's not Sharente. I just thought about having to repeat myself 15 times to the same person, and they ain't family. Not trying to be rude, just being honest. Like, no. I'm good. So I will lastly say this as like I just close out. You got this, bestie. And I know like I need to figure out what satisfied means to me, because I also feel this is like I'm always constantly learning new things. Is that also something of not being satisfied, or is it seeking knowledge? Like, is there anything wrong not being satisfied? Like, is there anything wrong with it? I know that like certain things, like when it comes to sweets, after so much, like I'm like enough's enough. Like I'm good. I'm satisfied. You feel me? Like, and I feel like that's like where we have like different things in life. Like you can get satisfied, and then you can say, you know what? I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for something new. And I don't think that's necessarily wrong. You know, so that's just like where I'm at. And I can also say this, like, so Hamilton really got me, y'all. It so got me. And I'm about to close with this, and you're like, Sharente, just get to it. So at the very end, they're like, how will they remember you? Who's gonna tell your story? Like that, they actually like talk about that. And I know for me that after my sister passed away, I'm recording this on her actual birthday, is that it's not just like everything is going to work out kind of thing. It's just, it's that plus it's, you only have a finite amount of time. So why not do your biggity? Why not live all the dreams that you ever had? Why not get out of your comfort zone? Why not? Because the thing is that I'm going to do my best not to cry when I say this, but she did not realize all her dreams. My sister was amazing. She still is amazing because I know she's in my heart. But she was not able to do all the things that she said that she wanted to achieve. And knowing that she served everybody, satisfied herself, because mind you, she was satisfied, by the way, she was, but she was not fully expressed because she realized that celebrities are treated a certain way. They also don't have privacy. Like, she studied them, and she taught me how to study them. That's why I'm really good at like spotting who's gonna be the next big person, even though I don't say anything to people, because I'm like, why? Doechii peeped her long long time ago at her start, okay? Because I was like, who is this girl like giving all these like beats? Like, okay, you who did you just This is why the teacher said to the front. This is why the teacher said that. She. Pretty sure I love Doechii. I love Doechii. But yeah, I knew about her for a hot minute. Like you can tell who's gonna be up and on the rise. Just you can feel it. Like there's just a knowing inside of you. And she had that. My sister had that. She knew about Justin Bieber. She knew about Amy Winehouse. She knew about majority of the people that became super like mainstream, as in you know them by just hearing their name. Okay, including BTS. And I can say that my sister wanted to publish her poetry. Okay, her poems were amazing. Like, she inspired me to start writing poetry, start writing fiction stories. And I remember telling her a couple of weeks before she passed that, hey, this is literally conversation. I was like, hey, so, because someone's like, you need to have, like, let me give you some backstory. So, something in my spirit said, you need to tell her this. You need to let her know how she's affected you in the positive. Let her know fully. Like, don't keep this from her. And the reason why I was trying to keep it from her is this. Okay, so back in the day, YouTube wasn't just like about like videos like that and stuff like that. People were writing stories in the description section of the YouTube video. So it was literally like a music playing, but the main thing that you're looking at was down in the description. And she started writing a fan fiction story with her friends, and it was for a group called VCF, okay, Varsity Fan Club. Drew, Jake, TC, I can remember all their names. And the reason I can remember their names, and David, is because of the fact that she started writing with her friends. They stopped writing it. I got mad. I was like, y'all can't leave me on a cliffhanger. That is rude. For why? For why? And the thing is, I did not bring this up to my sister because I didn't want her to know that I was reading her stuff, but I was nosy and it was good. And it was good. So I pick it up, I start writing, and I finish out the book. Then another book comes out, second book. Then another book comes out, third book. And mind you, I'm on Wattpad. You're not going to probably be able to find this because I have a pen name and stuff. But I can say is that I had fun writing those books. I had fun building community. That's even why I started my YouTube channel, is because of me building community from the people that are reading my new book that I started writing from what they originally did. So is that technically like stealing? Yeah, and that's why I felt bad. That's why I had to tell my sister, I'm gonna be very transparent, I'm gonna be very honest. Like, we're here right now, we're having a very personal conversation. But I told her, and she's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, huh? So, mind you, this thing like was monumental for me. Like, this thing changed. I feel like it changed my life because. Am I really gonna say this word? I felt like I actually had something to live for. Can I be honest? Can I be real with you? At that time in my life, it was really dark, and I wanted to unalive myself multiple times. Made plans, did all the things, and I will say this is that if you're thinking about it, text 988. If you're in the United States, talk to the national hotline. But that's a serious thing. I was having those moments, and I remember doing all the plans and then telling someone at school, because I guess I wanted to still save myself. That's how I interpret it now. I was still trying to look after myself, even though I wanted to say I wanted to make a permanent decision for a temporary thing. So I tell her, she tells the counselor then calls my mom, because now I need to be psychologically evaluated, okay? And they take me out of school. I talk to my mom. My mom is a therapist, by the way, and my mom is like beating herself up a little bit because she's like, how did I not see that you were struggling that bad? Like, how did I not see it? And I'm like, that's totally not your fault. Like, I feel like I was a very, very critical person on myself, very critical. I looked at my mom's career, her college, her high school, my sisters, because mind you, they're all older than me. I'm the youngest. As that's my level, that's where I need to be. And if I'm not there, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, and there's something wrong with me. And if that triggered you, I'm so sorry, but this is me being real. I'm being honest. This is that. Do you see how like nasty that was? And I'm saying this to myself over and over and over again. I remember one time in like when I was going to camp, and it was because of the sister that transitioned. We were walking to pool because they were taking us to the other camp. Like there was another camp and they had a pool, so they were taking us there so we can go to the pool. I think that I was so mean to myself, and I hated me because I think that's where it really started. My father wasn't there, and maybe something was wrong with me. That's why he wasn't around. He didn't love me. I was unlovable. Yeah, my mom loved me. Yeah, my sister did, but he didn't love me enough to stay around. That's the lie that I told myself. And I'm saying it's a lie because I know for sure, without shadow of a doubt, he always wanted me. He always wanted me. And he chose to stay away because he was toxic. He was toxic, his family was toxic, and he didn't want to do that because my mom never talked bad about my dad, ever. And mind you, he did some, I will say, heinous things. Law and Order, dun dun, that whole thing. Okay, heinous. And I can say is that he's still my dad. And I can say that because I knew he always wanted me and that he made sure to stay away from me, that was the greatest form of love. It's to love someone so much that you stay away. But close enough that you know about their accomplishments and brag to your friends about how proud you are of your child who's on her wall. My dad loved me. My dad loved me. But as a teen, I didn't know that. I thought he hated me. Even when I got super sick and he came to see me in the hospital twice. I remember twice. I'm so thankful. When he went to my sister's graduation for college, I was so thankful. Finding out he passed on as a Facebook message. Hurtful. Hurtful. I forgave my dad a long time ago. I've forgiven him multiple times. But I can say that's where the abandonment started, though. It started when I stopped taking that love and care for myself and started using my words to attack myself and thinking that was the right way to go because that was the Christian way. You berate the person. Make them feel really bad, really guilty, shame them good. If you do it right, you can get them to do what you want them to do. Of course, you're going to say it's God's way or Jesus' way. I didn't learn all things from a healthy lens. Do I not like Christianity? I never said that. Never said that. Catholicism, never said that. Any other religions, never said that. I'm just saying that what I learned, what I experienced as a child, and that I internalized was a whole bunch of lies, deceit, and manipulation. And I am turning 31 this year. I am still working on uprooting all this stuff. I have to remember not to cuss. All this stuff. So if you have any semblance to anything that I shared, know that you're doing enough. Know that you are doing the best you can. Know that I am proud of you for showing up every day, taking care of you, going to the bathroom, breathing, brushing your teeth, getting up and going outside, even though sometimes it's hard to go outside. Is it getting easier? Working on it. Working on it. I'm really working on being a Nike. You know, just do it. I'm really working on it. You know, just do it and I'm loving it, okay? Nike and McDonald's collab, you know? So, I'm so silly. So yeah, that's where I'm at. This is just, like I said, me processing. And I love y'all. To infinity and beyond, and you got this. You've always had this. And yeah, until next time, your abundant bestie. Okay, so I thought I just recorded this entire video, but apparently I didn't. So I'm gonna say this is today's Saturday. I just dropped off my husband. And I asked him, I was like, all you do is, and then my husband said win. One of his friends said lose, and the other friend said, I don't know. So we'll see how they manifested their day by the end of the day, because I want to know. I have a feeling I already have spoiler alerts. Yeah, no, foreshadowing based off what they said, but we'll see. I can say I am about to go upstairs and get dressed for my day. Right now, I'm still going to CurlyCon. I'm excited. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, bestie. Thank you. For free. I love y'all so much. I gotta get dressed. And something that I do just for like expos and stuff like that is I figure out a way for me to stand out amongst the crowd. So I was like, what do I want to do? Like, I could do like a jumpsuit with like a top that's very affirmational, you know, or I can do this outfit I currently have on, my skirt, aka my squats, because I have shorts, because Pufflex is the best day. Nordstrom's, just pay them their money and get all that put in your stores. Be blessed. Be blessed with the Pop Flex. Because it's a great quality products, like great quality. I love them. Big pockets, which is the plus right now for this outfit I'm currently wearing, is I have more pockets in this purse, because for CurlyCon you can have a tiny purse, or you can do a clear bag, or like something else, something super tiny, because it's a security thing at the end of the day. And I know I have to do valet parking, and parking in LA is you know exactly what I said. If you don't know, should I explain it to y'all? You know I will. So pretty much what I mean by that is parking in LA, it's a moment. It's a moment depending on where you park. If you park in like a super cheap parking, they sometimes have you literally looking like the actual parking jam game. That is real. That is not a lie. That's not for play. That is real. So, been there, done that for the Garment District, 17-point turn and get out, be safe, and all the in-betweens. I remember that day. I like space in this place. I like space between our cars, and we were able to find one just for a little bit more money. And I mean by a little bit, I mean like $3 more. So I was like, hey, I'll pay the $3 if that's the convenience fee. I'll pay it here. Here you go, $3. And so like I'm ready for today. I'm thankful for being the ease this morning. I'm thankful for the purging, because I know the video I recorded last night, that was like purging, and it felt good to get it all out and to be honest about and be real. And I can say I'm thankful for automatic transfers that go through successfully. I am thankful for reminders about bills to be paid. I am thankful that all my bills and finances are being paid right now. I'm thankful that the room was fully paid for because me and my husband bought a timeshare and they gave us the necessary points to have the room for free. We didn't even have to do the normal authorization hold that we normally have to do, which was to me amazing because I'm usually having to make sure we have additional finances available on a credit card, but that wasn't needed for this case. Like, this is a different life, and I'm so grateful. So grateful. Even last night when me and my husband went to dinner, they comped part of our meal because they're like, we were so sorry that we're behind. It's like totally not our intentional. We're going to get the food in right now. Technically, you should have already had your appetizers, but we'll get it soon. And I'm like, hey, you're fine. Breathe. It's good. Breathe. Everything is well. Everything's well. So, but they reminded me, like, I've been that hard on myself. Like, that was literally a great mirror for me to see. Like, and I was like, no, you're fine. And they kept apologizing. I was like, no, you are fine. I'm not upset. You are okay. Things happen, you know? And so I can say, like, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for hindsight. I'm thankful for foresight. I'm thankful for all the sights. But I'm gonna go. I love you into infinity and beyond. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch the next video because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. You're also gonna see like a little bit about my day at the exact same time, and I'll let you know about a story that comes up because I already know someone gonna tell me something and it's gonna be some goodness. I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna come and tell y'all, but I'm not gonna tell you names unless they condone that because I don't believe in sharing names to people. I feel like sometimes like you have to do Reddit, like, and say without saying anything, be anonymous. So the person knows, but you also don't call that person out unless the person calls himself out, which some people have online. We've seen it. So until next time, yeah, I'll talk to you later, bestie.